I'm going to go off by the poem of the doorways, of the key and everything. I didn't really know what the doorways or a door was until I was about like 8 years old. My parents got divorced when I was 8, and I had to live with my mother. It wasn't, my choice or their choice. It was just how it ended up. Then I turned 13, and me and my mother had a fallout. She said that I looked and acted too much like my father. So she threw me out into the snow. That was like my first experience of somewhat of being homeless, Had to walk 17 miles to go and find somebody to, use the phone, call my dad. He came and picked me up. We went and picked up my stuff, and I lived with my dad ever since. And just growing up, living with my dad and being like my dad was being a single father. Yes, I did choose drugs. My home life wasn't bad or nothing. It was just the way, living in St. Louis, just growing up there, you just follow into the stuff there. And I got into the drugs really bad. Got out of drugs when I went into the military. And then had my car accident, which killed my career. And then I decided, well, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do? My whole life I thought that I was going to be in the Marine Corps. So that didn't happen. So I just decided to maybe move. Maybe you should just move to a different place, new town, new state, whatever. So I came to Colorado and moved to Cripple Creek. Found a job there, started living the life. Then it didn't really work out up in Cripple Creek. Got too cold and stuff. So I moved to Grand Junction and lived there for a little bit, met my husband. We got together, got married, and then we came out to Boulder. We've been together for 16 years and everything, off and on, being homeless and everything. But being together with my husband has opened up new doorways. The doorways I love to open because it brings new life, new journeys, new excitements, and new scares. But with my husband, it's been great. We lived together this whole time, and I don't think it could get any better. If you live together and you're at your worst, down at the bottom, you can't get anywhere else but up. And being with him gave me a good grace of new doorways to open. So that's been my life, and here I am working for the church and trying to get the community together and just hopefully reach into people's hearts or their minds just to let people know, just like how you said, just don't walk by, don't ask them, well, what happened. Ask them where you live, just like how you said. Ask them if you're doing okay, because you never know. That day that they woke up, they might have had a bad day. If you ask them, hey, how are you doing? And, you talk with them, it gives them a little bit more sense of feeling that they can do something. So with the doorways that we have, always open them. You don't have to go through them, just open them. If you want to go through it, go through it. At least you get a chance to see what you're looking at, or at least get a glimpse of it. And that's my story.